Hi, it's Chris with Implied Music, and today we're going to look at score reading. Now, score reading is a mainstay of music education as it's taught in the West. Classics, you listen to them, you look at the score, you follow along, and you can see what the orchestration, what the harmonies, the chord inversions, all that kind of good stuff is going on, but only if you can read music. Now, your hands are tied if you can't read music, right? Wrong. Standard MIDI files will import directly into Logic. Maybe you know that already. And the truth is, almost any of the standard classic literature is available as a standard MIDI file. We can whip it into Logic and take a look. We can steal the tricks of the Western masters for our own music. Let's take a look at how we might go about doing it. Well, I mean, it's just in a few steps, really. First, we're going to Google a piece of music, find a standard MIDI file of it, download it into Logic, and see where it goes from there. So here we are, and I want to see if I can find Beethoven's Pastoral as a standard MIDI file. See that .mid? Oh, there's all kinds of Beethoven. Here, there's the Fifth Symphony, bum, 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 right? I don't know why. I'm just enamored of for some reason, I want to hear the first movement of the Sixth. You'll probably recognize the theme once we download it. Okay, let's download it and see what happens next. Well, the next thing I'm going to do is open up a new Logic project, and I'm going to create an empty template. It's going to ask me for an instrument track, and I'm going to say, sure. We'll just put an organ in there. Now, over here is my standard MIDI file, and I'm just going to drag it into the beginning of the piece. I definitely want to import the tempo information, and when I do, I'll get a bunch of tracks, and it probably won't have instrument information in yours. It might not. In any case, what we've got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess really just 4 Steinway pianos. I'll tell you what, I think I'd like to color each of these individually, just so that it'll be easier for me to visualize the parts as they go by. Makes sense, right? Sure. Wow, it's a lot of notes, but we can just sort of open it out. Nice. Compress it a bit. And see if you recognize this melody. We should be able to follow along pretty well. A little rubato. Repetitious, right? Well, here's the melody again. And I just love being able to see it right there on the screen. And I can see we're in the key of F. I'm just looking at the notes that are available to me there. I see the B flat. I see the rumbly low F and C. And I can see a beautiful use of harmony and counterpoint here. Things are happening in thirds. Let's just continue. When I'm viewing this, I like to scroll and play. All right, so up until now, this is fascinating. Classical music, of course, it's the 1 chord and the 5 chord, right? That's about it. Now, I'm always interested in beautiful moments. Oh, so lovely. Did you hear the relative minor? If you heard something that excites you, take a look at it. Ds. Suddenly the D minor. And the theme now. Down to C. Oh, what was that? Was that a, yes it was. G7 chord, the B is natural. Are we heading to the key of C? We might be. Sure enough. Score reading is a great way to see what the masters had in mind, to pick their brains, as it were. And if you can't read music, it's super difficult to get down into the details. But you can look at it on your screen. It's right there for us in black and white, or in this case, orange, blue, and purple. Score reading is a fundamental part of any serious conservatory musician's training. And you can take advantage of standard MIDI files to get down under the hood and learn a little bit about how the classics are put together. For contemporary epic music, Beethoven might not be the best choice, but you could take a look at, say, Mahler, Bruckner, maybe even a little bit of that gorgeous romantic music of Debussy. What are those chords there in La Mer? Well, you can find out. Standard MIDI files are the way to go. Well, I hope this has been useful. Like and subscribe. Ding the bell. You'll be notified when I make a new video, although I'm trying to do a video every day. Just so much fun for me. I'm getting a kick out of it. Martin Heidenreich and I have a holiday challenge coming up. We'll be announcing it officially beginning of next week. Here in the US, it's going to be Halloween tomorrow. I'm not dressing up. I'll see you next time.